Hey guys, it's Phoebe from Who's Phoebe and welcome back to another Doctor Who video. As you know, today is the first day of the brand new Doctor Who series, Series 2. I had quite high expectations for this series, man. For some reason, guys, my tripod's not sitting right on my camera, I don't know. Sorry guys, you'll just have to bear with me for a second. There we go, that's better. There we go, that's better. Okay, so I had quite high expectations for this series. The first episode was called Robot Revolution. So I was kind of hoping it would be like a grey episode. But imagine my disappointment when I go onto BBC iPlayer this morning to watch the new episode and it's not as good as what the trailer showed. And I feel like this is going to be one of those episodes where this is controversial. Now for this series, it is make or break at the moment. Like for BBC Doctor Who, like this series, right? It's make or break for them. And they need to make sure that this series goes out with a bang, and I don't think this first episode did that for them. For me in particular either. I do like Doctor Who, I love the show, like I love everything about it. But like this is kind of like the Space Babies things. I don't know why I didn't like it. Maybe because like last series was good and this could have been a bit better. I honestly do not know. There's going to be so much controversy in the Whoniverse now about this particular episode because it's very kind of like, it's good, but it's then like, depends how much you enjoyed it. For me personally, this episode was weird. It took a weird turn, I think. For me personally, it was good up until the weird pointed. Because like in this Doctor Who episode we meet Belinda Chandra, who I think is maybe the daughter of Rani Chandra. I honestly do not know. I'm sure we'll find out who her parents are towards the end of the series. It starts off great, like we see Belinda working as a nurse in her hospital and things like that. What is it with Doctor Who and hospitals like in the modern era? Like they've literally done like, they literally did like series 3 with the 10th Doctor and Martha in Hope Hospital, and then they did it again with Rory and Amy. What is it with Doctor Who in hospitals? It just seems to be like one of those weirdest things ever. I have absolutely no idea what it is with Doctor Who in hospitals right now. It seems to be like an ongoing Doctor Who theme, as I've seemed to notice, because most of the episodes either start, like most of the season premieres, even like either start in a hospital or have like a hospital type of setting. In like, if it's not a premiere episode, it's kind of odd. Anyway, so the Doctor, obviously Alan, Belinda's boyfriend at the time, buys her a star. Little does he know it's a planet and would be known as Miss Belinda Chandra. Kind of woven in history. It is so weird. It's not the best. It is so weird. It's so random. So we meet Belinda. She's good. She's great. That'll be really good to obviously get to know her, but she obviously doesn't want to be the companion, and this is going to cause some friction between the Doctor. She kind of reminds me of Tegan Travanka, the 5th Doctor's companion, who at first didn't want to travel with the Doctor. She was kind of keen to get back to her job at Heathrow, but then obviously she kind of enjoyed travelling and like travelled with the Doctor for an incredible long amount of time. So yeah, so she kind of reminds me of her, really. Robot Revolution, it was interesting, but to be honest, it was kind of odd, like in places. I mean, literally, we meet the robots and then boom, like that is it. Like there's no explanation to why the robots are there. They're literally there to get Belinda because apparently she's queen of the planet or something. And there was very like interesting how the Doctor was there like for 6 months after they impounded the TARDIS, and he sort of, you know, became the historian on the planet, and we learnt that robots cannot understand any 9th word. So literally, if you say like 8 words, they'll understand it, but a 9th word, no. So the Doctor kind of pointed that out to Belinda in a weird way, because like robots don't understand 9th words or something. I didn't really understand that part. Yeah, I didn't quite understand that part of the whole, like, that part. What was intriguing about this Doctor Who story is that it's like, this series, none of it, apart from the first episode, is going to take place on Earth. So the whole point of this series is to basically get Belinda home, but they can't do that because the TARDIS knows something's up, because in like the scenes where the Doctor tries to get Belinda home to return for May 24th, the day before my birthday, by the way, the TARDIS is throwing a hissy fit because she can't return to May 24th, 2025 because something's wrong with the universe right now. And that is intriguing. I like how Russell's put that little bit in, that the TARDIS is going to struggle to get them home. So that is intriguing to me, because like, what is going on in the universe? What the hell is going on in the universe to make the TARDIS act like this? Like, the TARDIS will react however she pleases, but what in the hell is going on? Like, the Doctor can normally get a companion home like that, you know, like a click of the fingers and they're home, but this time something odd is incredibly going on here. So that was the good aspect of that particular one. And Belinda's reaction, it's just like any other companion reaction. However, Ruby's reaction was slightly different. She kind of didn't say it was bigger on the inside. The Doctor just kind of told her that. And Belinda too. But it was kind of weird because, like, unlike what Ruby did, like, Belinda literally walked out of the TARDIS, walked back in again. But yeah, so like the AI generated thing was actually Belinda's ex-boyfriend who was like doing coercive control. Basically what coercive control is, I feel like I have to explain it because it is kind of relevant for this episode, is basically telling someone what they can and can't do. So basically telling them what they have to wear, what they have to do, you know, that kind of thing. That's what coercive control actually is. It's kind of like, you know, like that, basically telling people what they can and can't wear or like do and stuff. And that was him. And when the robots took him, he decided to start a robot revolution and basically start killing. And that was not ideal for anyone. Like, it's not ideal at all or anything like that. So that's always, you know, great to see. And then the fact that he goes, "Are you married?" is kind of like a massive giveaway. Like, that is not like a massive giveaway. That's like, you know it's him. So is this episode a great one? Not particularly. Was it a good one to start for the series? Definitely. I mean, it's definitely odd because, like, the Doctor mentions to Belinda that in the 51st century with Ruby, he met her descendant, Mundy Flint, and then literally he scans her DNA and you can literally see her descendant on the TARDIS scanner. It's ridiculous, and obviously there's something connecting the Doctor and Belinda because he remembers her as an Anglican Marine. I literally like how she says, like, to the Doctor, "Call me the nurse." It's like one of the best things I think they could ever put into the show. But yeah, so that's interesting. I'm interested to see how this series unfolds, like if it's going to be like any way like good or bad. I honestly cannot tell anymore. like, Doctor Who has lost its spark, I think, ever since Chibnall ruined it. So I feel like now that this is like make or break now for the series, and honestly I have no idea how to tell if this series is going to be good or bad. I guess when I rewatch the previous series and then rewatch this again, I'll do a video on like which series is better. I honestly cannot tell anymore. It's because I like Doctor Who too much, and like the older series as well are quite good, so honestly I can't tell. So overall, being nice, I would give this episode a 7 out of 10. Not because I'm being horrible, I'm just saying that maybe this episode wasn't the greatest to start with. It was interesting meeting Belinda, but this was not the best companion introduction episode I've ever seen. And it wasn't even that scary either. It's literally just this star diploma Belinda's got and the Doctor needs to do something about it. So, yeah. Either way, I'm very much looking forward to next week's episode. I am at Mum and Dad, so what I'll try and do is the episodes air at 8 AM on BBC iPlayer. What I will try and do is I will try and watch the episode before I leave, film the video, get it on my iPad, and then I'll just upload it at my mum and dad's, okay? That is what I will do, I think, anyway. If not, I'll take my camera with me and just film it when I watch it with them. But yeah, so I'll literally try my best to get the video filmed early hours it's actually the Friday I'm going away, so I'm going to have to take the camera anyway. I thought it was Saturday, but it turns out it's Friday, so yeah. And the BBC episodes are not on iPlayer on Friday, and that annoys me, so yeah. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you've never seen my face on your screens before, please click that big red subscribe button down below. And also click the notification bell to get notifications every single time I upload. Honestly, this episode was a bit meh for me, and I feel like that's going to be for a lot of people. It wasn't the best episode, and it's not the worst either, but not the best. I will be watching it again later, because maybe a second rewatch of it might actually help me, but yeah. Alonzi.